area, Governor Scott, but Christina Detman is standing by in an area that really is suburban West Palm Beach. The mailing address is Royal Palm Beach, and they've got severe flooding problems as well. So let's join Christina now. Christina, we've got you live? Yeah, there you are. Okay, you're at Palm Beach Plantation. Christina?
Rox, hi there. It really is amazing, incredible how desperate these people are. We've been here since 4-something this morning. Already, they're coming up to us, up to our live truck, asking us for help. We're here at Palm Beach Plantation. This is the neighborhood, and you can see right down here is the road, the entranceway, and cars just came through here, and we're literally creating waves when they come down here. The folks who we talked to this morning say inside they've seen up to 19 inches. Folks are stuck in their homes. One of the men who came to me said he's having to shuffle his neighbors back and forth to the grocery store and just to get food because they cannot get out of their home because of their cars. So that's what it looks like here. We'll certainly have more in the next half hour from those folks who live inside here and who are stuck inside here. From Royal Palm Beach, I'm Christina Detman. Back to you guys.
All right, Christina. So Royal Palm Beach Plantation in Royal Palm Beach is suburban, but it is not. It doesn't have paddocks with standing arm water. This is a development, a PUD. And then you've got Deer Run with just so much standing water that people are emailing me saying they cannot get out of their homes and they're running out of food. Kristen and Laurel why can't we get emergency pumps in here? Can the governor come with pumps today to start pumping this water out so they can at least get out of their homes? Because one of the men, John, his father needs dialysis and can't get out of his home in Deer Run.
Well, what we have is all the elected officials have been invited, basically the city managers around all these communities to get the information. We've got the National Guard on standby. When we're asked, we'll bring them in. We're looking at all the pumps, but the problem you have is as you pump our water out of one area is pumping it back into another area. So they're trying to pump the water. We have so much water being pumped. The pumps for the water management district, they're going as fast as they can. And we've got the biggest pumps around. Mm-hmm. So it's as big as the canals are, they're pumping as fast as they can. It's just, we hope for no more rain.
Right.
And right now, I think
we're getting to start.
We're anticipating another inch or two, right. Is my understanding.
Are there auxiliary pumps though? I know we have to go back to that. Where do you take the water? But I mean, is there? And is there some place whether there's big pipes laid, emergency? I don't know. But these people, Palm Tree is not going into Deer Run because of the situation. So this man can't get his dialysis.
People are stuck.
People have water up to their doors, and they're running out of food.
And you heard Christina use the word desperate. I mean, there's desperation out there.
They are. That's one thing we're going to do at this briefing. We're going to go through exactly where the water is being pumped. But my understanding from talking to the water management districts, every day, is we're pumping water as fast as we can. And our biggest concern is we need no more rain.
Right. Stan and Mary want to know if you can declare it a disaster area so they can get some help.
Well, we called. The state has been. Declared the state of emergency. Mm-hmm. So we're getting all the resources that are available. The National Guard. That's why I have FEMA down with me. I've got the emergency management team down with me. We brought in more individuals to work at the local emergency management team. We brought them from Tallahassee, and I think we're bringing more up from Southern. So we're doing everything we can. The problem we have is we're pumping water as fast as we can. But we're going to hear from all these communities this morning at 7:30 and to see if there's something else we can do. My job is to get all the resources together so we can get all the information so we can allocate the resources the best way we can.
Richard Facebooked me a while back, and he's concerned about some private driveways. Perhaps it's not the major flooding like we've seen in some of those areas where people are on an island basically, but it's harming their cars and this and that. Is it a situation where you can also address the private driveways, the private companies, the private homes?
We'll be going through each community this morning to see what we can do and make sure everybody understands what we can do. And if we need National Guard, we'll bring them in. I talked to a lot of the mayors yesterday and just asked, what would you like?
Mm-hmm. You're going to get the questions because you've got a lot of agencies with you. But I think the pressing question is, how quickly can folks get financial aid if there's disaster? How quickly can you get these people some help? I mean, right. You've got them all here. It's nice. Say, well, it's great, Governor, you've brought all these people. It's great you've come here, that now that you've seen the extent, you came right to our area. These are These are people who go to work every day. I mean, these people go to work, they've got families, and they're desperate. These aren't, everybody's important.
Paycheck. I mean, it's not like they're sitting with cash in the bank. You feel sorry for them.
I mean, how quickly can things get going here once you get here?
That's why I brought FEMA down with me. What you have to do to make it work is you've got to have a certain amount of damage per county, by the number of people per county, and then statewide. So we'll work on that, and then we'll work on what the state can do. So we're working through that throughout the day on this.
You know, we have been on the air quite a bit since Saturday and Sunday addressing all these situations, and we feel fortunate in the sense that we didn't get a hurricane, but I think that this also addresses a bigger problem in that it doesn't have to be a hurricane in order for us to have some major problems, and we're seeing it firsthand. I mean, this is historic.
We've seen flooding this year in Florida, historic. I mean, you look at Tropical Storm Debbie, what we saw in the northern part of the state is saturated right now, and we're pumping water as fast as we can. And we've put a lot of money into pumps. We put a lot of money into capital to make sure we have the right pumps.
I'm wondering, these are live pictures. I just want you to take note of this while I continue to chat and have a question for you, Governor Scott. This is a live picture. This is the Royal Palm Beach Plan PUD. This is a development. This isn't Deer Run, which is a little bit further west, that's got a lot of acreage. Is there something that can be put in place with FEMA to, like, after hurricanes, they set up satellite offices in these areas so people can come and ask questions. People can get streamlined help. They can get pointed in the right direction. Can something be done from the state through FEMA with the state, so these people have a place to go to find out what they can get help with, what they can apply for, how much they can get, and how they can work, even questions on insurance. Because, you know, you have insurance until you need it, and then you call and you just get questions, and you wait a minute, I thought I had a policy. Well, I mean, is there anything we can do? This isn't a hurricane. I mean, we didn't have a hurricane. We had the tropical storm, but the damage and what people are going through is of historic proportions.
Absolutely.
So is there any way that is that being put in place to get this
Here's
done?
What happens. As long as we meet the FEMA thresholds, then what they'll do is, like, we have 250 people in the state right now because of Tropical Storm Debbie, and they have offices in the northern part of the state where we had the flooding before. So as long as we meet the threshold, they'll have offices throughout this area. All right. But in the meantime, you know, we've got hotlines. We've got you can call the Office of Insurance Regulation. They're working. Our emergency management is working 24 hours a day. So there's individuals to call right now.
Well, I'm continuing to look over here because I'm getting questions. Shirley said, please don't forget us in Okeechobee. I mean, this is widespread. And I think the sooner that you could get these satellite offices set up and they find out they can get help, the better they're going to feel. But I'll tell you, it is a sinking feeling for these people. They're very desperate at this point. I know you've got a long day ahead of you.
How long do you anticipate, you know, this continuing like this until people can say, okay, we're out of the woods?
You guarantee no more rain?
Yeah, well,
that's the problem. The problem is everything I've been told so far is it's going to be coming down through Friday, but that's assuming no more rain and we don't have any other problems. So right now I'm sure it'll take longer than that. Everything always seems to take longer than you think, but that's what we'll have a better feel for when I get everybody together at 7:30. Just to make sure everybody understands what the problems are. I'm doing an aerial tour, and I'll make sure we have all the right people here.
Hopefully we can start with no more rain.
Hopefully,
that would be
I know.
Nice. But right now, I mean, even an inch or two of rain is a problem.
Right. They want you to come. I mean, Stan is asking, please make sure he comes to Deer Run. Stan, we don't know when the governor will be flying over your area. He's taking an aerial view, but
you'll meet a lot of people today.
You're going to meet an awful lot of people. Thank you.
Your heart goes out to them. I mean, you'd like to fix things as fast as you can. It just everything takes longer than you think.
Yeah, it's hard for us because they're people who get up with us every day. They're part of our family.
They keep on asking us.
Yeah, we feel.
And you're here. This is a good thing. You're here instead of at the convention.
Right.
So
am I going to see you over there? I'm leaving in a couple hours to head to Tampa.
I don't know. This is my biggest. This is what I'm focused on the state. Keep everybody safe. Keep everybody alive.
And you're hosting a party you can't go to, but the people of Florida.
And this is what I ran on. I ran to be governor of the state. I had to give a speech.
Thank you for starting your day with us, Governor Scott. We know it's going to be a long day for you. We appreciate you coming here first.
Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. And we'll be back with more right after this.
Well, thank you, Governor, very much.